Yo, yo. Hello, my friends. We are gonna do a spicy, fun flow. Um, Opening up our shoulders from hunching over to open, broad chest, and our hips. So, should be fun. And if at any time it's not feeling great in your body, just do what you can. We're just here to play. This is a practice. So, with that, we'll get started. So, we'll start in child's pose. Deep breath in, settling into the body. Knees go out wide if you're not familiar. Big toes can touch. And then we'll just take some deep breaths. So we'll breathe in, fill up, empty out. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that. Biggest breath in. And out. And then we'll come up to tabletop. You can take some cat cows. If you want music, go ahead and put something on that you like. And we'll get started. We'll start flowing. So, we're in tabletop. Take a cat cow. Kind of warm up the spine. And then we will shift our hips forward and lower down to the mat. And then from here, we're gonna do one of my favorite shoulder opening poses. I have no idea what it's called, so I don't have a name for it. We're just gonna do it. So let's do the left arm first. Comes out, it can come to a little like square field post thingy or just straight. I kind of like the field post, whatever that's called. I don't know if that's right. Then we'll lift the right leg up and over. And this can be pretty intense. So if it's too intense, you can always shift your elbow down or your arm down. If you want a little more, you can shift your arm up. We'll take 3 breaths here. So breathe in and out. Breath in. Breath out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And then we'll bring it to the other side. So we'll cactus, field post this arm. Lift the left leg up and over. Ooh, and take 3 breaths here. Ooh. Last exhale. We'll come back to center. And this time we'll come into a half frog. So this can be kind of intense. We're kind of going to do the same thing just with our legs. So left leg can come out to like a bent position. And we're just going to kind of shift the hips, kind of open up in that hip, right? That inner thigh. So yeah, just be here for a few moments, kind of begin to notice if there's any tightness or if you feel really open. See if you can find some space, find some stretch. And then we'll go to the other side. So we'll bring that leg back and bring the right leg out. And again here, you can find that stretch, find that space, just like find some space, you know? I don't necessarily feel it right here. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. So whatever you can do to get a little opening in the hips. Don't worry, we will get some more later. Awesome. So bring the right leg back behind you. And then we'll push up into a plank pose and back to downward facing dog. And from this downward facing dog, go ahead and pedal it out. Open through the backs of the legs. My mat is shifting forward. Walk your dog, as they say. I can't say that too loudly, though, because my dog's on the couch. And he knows that W word. Okay, and then we'll find stillness. And then we'll come to a plank. Lift the right leg up to the outside of the right hand. Place the foot there. And then we'll reach the right arm up to the sky, feeling a nice twist in the glute, maybe through the spine. And then from here, we'll lower our elbow down to our foot, or as close as we can get it. Maybe your elbow only goes to here. Maybe it can go all the way to the floor. We'll do that 5 times. That was 1, 2, reach up, 3, extend, 4, last one, 5. Nice. Replace the hand by the foot, step on back, downward facing dog for 1 breath. This time we'll come to plank, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. You know where we're going on this side. Let me fix this thing. Okay. We'll reach the left hand up, feel that nice twist, and then elbow to foot. Whew, you may notice one side is looser or tighter, and that's cool. Maybe with a couple of these, it can loosen up more. That one was 3, 2 more. Last one. Then we'll replace the hand, step the foot back, take a downward facing dog. 1 cleansing breath. And then we'll shift to plank, step up, inhale, flat back, exhale, fold. Mountain pose, come to stand, reach up, big deep breath in, hands to heart center, pausing for a moment, noticing how just these first few movements maybe shift some energy in your body, make you feel a little better, a little more comfortable in your bones. And then we'll reach up, inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, plant your hands, step the left foot back. On this side, we're going to take a lizard. So you can leave your back knee lifted or you can lower it. I'm going to lower it for this first one. Feel free to join me in that. And then you can stay right here if this feels good. Always the option to carefully come onto the knife edge of this front foot, lightly pushing the knee out to the side. And then we'll bring that knee back in, place the hand by the foot, step that back knee up, and come into a plank. We'll lower to the ground, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. And then left leg will step to the outside of left hand. Option to keep that back right knee lifted. I'm going to lower it for this first one. Feel free to join me as well. And then again, option to stay here. Maybe you feel this in your hips just fine. Or lightly press that knee away. Come on the knife edge of the left foot. Nice. So just a little variation on our Sun A to get our hips nice and open. We'll bring that knee back in, plant the hand. Oh, we're coming up. So we'll step this right leg up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, fold. We'll do that one more time. This time, maybe try to keep the knee lifted. So inhale, flat back, plant your hands, and step the left foot back. We're going to stay right here. Option to lift that knee out to the side. Plant that hand, step on back, chaturanga. Upward facing, downward facing dog. Now left leg steps out. Keep that back knee lifted. If you want to try that this time, option to push the left knee away. Plant the left hand, step the right foot up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold. Let's do that one more time. So inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step the left foot back.
Can you play the song, Your Hand Step with the Left Foot Back?
No, Alexa. Plant the right hand, step on back, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Left leg steps up. Option to push that knee away. Plant the left hand, step the right foot up. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extended mountain pose. And then we're going to bind the hands behind our back and go for a nice chest opening here, pressing the spine through the body into your heart. Maybe gaze goes up. And then carefully release. Re-extend your hands up to the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And then we'll step our feet out wide and lower into a deep squat, Malasana squat. My dogs are barking. Then from here, we'll re-extend nice and carefully up. Sometimes in a heated class, I get pretty lightheaded when I do this. So listen to your body. We'll slowly rise up, reach up, breathe in. Exhale, lower down, back into that squat. We'll do 2 more like that. So inhale, go up, squeeze the glutes, and lower down. 1 more like that. Inhale up, exhale, lower down. This time we're going to plant our hands and step on back. Go through our chaturanga, our upward facing dog, to downward facing dog. We'll lift the right leg up to the sky and step it through for warrior 1. From this warrior 1, we'll take our hands behind our back just like before. Clasp your hands and then we'll go for humble warrior. Folding to the inside of your leg. Taking some deep breaths here. Come up, back to warrior 1, release the hands. Inhale, exhale, plant the hands, step back and go through your flow, or skip it. We'll lift the left leg up and step through warrior 1. Come into your warrior 1, clasp the hands, setting up for humble warrior, and then fold inside of that knee. Looking towards the back of your mat. And then we'll release, come up, warrior 1. Plant the hands, go through your flow. We'll step up to the outside of our hands, back into that deep squat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. 1 more like that. Let's do it. Inhale and exhale, lower back down. Plant the hands, Step on back, go through your flow. We're almost there. We just have a couple more standing flows. So this one, right leg will go up, step through, warrior one. This time we're going to do a little different arm variation. So instead of clasping our hands, we're going to come into either just reaching for your wrists. I mean, you can always come back into this if you'd like, or option to come into prayer hands in our warrior one. Really pressing your chest through your spine, through your chest, thinking about your heart going up and out, maybe leaning back. And then slowly releasing and going through our flow to make it to the other side. And left leg goes up, step on through, warrior one. Any of those arm variations on this side, I'm going to go for the prayer hands again. Then we'll release, reach up, inhale, exhale, plant the hands, go through your flow. Meet in downward facing dog. Step to the outside of your hands, that deep squat. And then we'll do 2 of those squats. So we'll lift up, inhale. Exhale, lower. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower. Plant the hands, step back. Last standing postures. Go through our flow first. Right leg will lift up, step through for crescent lunge this time. So we're on the ball of the back foot. Open twist to the right. Maybe you'll feel a little opening in that hip flexor on the left. Option to challenge the balance and look up and back. Maybe reach for your back leg. Come back through center. Open up warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Then cartwheel your hands down. We'll go through our flow, make it to the other side, and then we're done. Left leg goes up. Step through crescent lunge. Okay, we're here. I have a hair. Okay. Open twist to the left. Option to exalt your warrior. Come back through. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Cartwheel your hands down. Step on back. Final flow. Lower. And this time we'll press back into a child's pose for a few breaths to finish up our practice. Take a deep breath of gratitude in. Exhale all those negative thoughts. Take a breath of clarity in. Breathe out doubt. Final deep breath to seal the practice. Inhale. Take another sip at the top and let it go. Stay in your child's pose for as long as you like. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining me The light and love in me sees and honors that same light and love in each of you. Namaste.